Good morning, traders. Daily market analytics. We're back last day of this week, Friday, and I wanted to touch base on the Swiss Japanese yen. You remember just a few days ago I've declared that I am pulling the trigger and establishing a bullish position because I noticed that price was dropping straight to a very important Fibonacci correction. One of the most two important correction levels, the 61.8, and I'm talking about that blue dotted line, and this is the measurement, so I'm talking about the previous opposite move, full segment from the very top to the very bottom. You can apply that 61.8. It's right here, 110.03, and as price was reacting to that key level and beginning to turn around slightly, I pulled the trigger on the first trade of my position here, and you can already see that I've managed to build up a pretty decent sized position. Price was going pretty smoothly to the upside, and I just kept increasing the position, topping up more and more trades gradually and steadily. Now I can only hope that price will remain that steady and will keep pushing forward, because we're still quite far from our price target. Just to refresh your memory, we're aiming at 113.67 according to the setup that is coming from the weekly chart. Let's take a look at that. This is the big picture setup that we have. This particular trading range can be tracked all the way back to 2016. Well, actually the very beginning of 2017, so we're talking about more than 2 years now. But what I'm mostly interested in was what happened here recently, when price was having here a pretty hard landing with that huge spike all the way to the very bottom, 105.82, and on the way there, taking the previous lows, all of them, right, within that trading range, but managed to come back all the way just to close above 109.52, which is the mid-low key level and support. So that was really impressive. And then of course we saw all the following weeks, which were pretty much all attempting to break back below 109.52, and all of them failed, right? And at some point, pretty much about a month ago, price began to turn around finally, and it did pretty well. It went more than halfway through, but at some point came a downside correction, right? And I thought the fact that price was reacting here on that 61.8 and beginning to turn around, that is more likely to be a genuine genuine ending for that downside correction and the beginning of the next upside segment. So as I said, a lot of distance we still have till 113.67, about 200 pip, and I will definitely come back to follow up on this one. I also adjusted my stop loss level to 108.50 as a first step. When price moves above and cross that previous high we had here around 112, that's going to be the moment I'm going to adjust the stop loss level further and tighten more closer to price action. But for now, I want to keep my distance. Let's see if this positive momentum can continue to kick in. So that's about that for this one, guys. Swiss Japanese yen looking pretty good on the upside. See you in the next video.